Welcome to my channel Unleash Your English, my friends. Do you ever feel like English is so far from you? You try to speak, but the words run away. You feel small, afraid, and tired inside. But stay with me, because today you will discover how to practice daily and finally grow in English. Chapter 1. Lost at First. Do you remember the first time you tried to speak English? Maybe you were in a class. Maybe you were alone at home. Maybe you wanted to say just one small word. But when the moment came, nothing came out. Your mind went blank. Your heart started beating fast. You felt the heat in your face. And you thought, maybe this language is not for me. I know that feeling very well. When I started, I felt the same. I wanted to open my mouth and sound smart, but I sounded like a child. I wanted to say one long sentence, but only one broken word came out. People around me looked so confident. They spoke with speed and power. I sat there in silence, feeling small, feeling lost. Many English learners carry this pain inside. They study for hours. They write words again and again. They know grammar rules. But when it is time to speak, fear blocks the way. It feels like your brain is a locked door, and the key is missing. And then doubt comes. You start asking yourself, maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I'm too old. Maybe English is only for smart people. But listen carefully. You're not broken. You're not too late. You are not weak. You are simply lost at the beginning. Every journey feels lost at first. When a child takes the first step, he falls. When a driver learns to drive, the car shakes. When you start a new job, you make mistakes. English is the same. Feeling lost is not the end. Feeling lost is the first step of finding your way. I remember nights when I felt so frustrated. I opened my books and nothing made sense. I listened to people speaking English, and it felt like fast music. I could not catch a single word. I thought maybe I was wasting my time. I wanted to quit. But something inside whispered, do not stop now. Keep going. And that voice saved me. You have that voice too. The quiet voice that says, I want to try again. The small fire that says, I want to speak one more word. That is the voice of hope. That is the voice that will carry you forward. It is not about being perfect today. It is about refusing to give up when you feel lost. I want you to know this. Every great English speaker you see today was once lost at first. They also forgot words. They also made mistakes. They also felt embarrassed. But they kept going. That is why they are fluent today. The only difference between them and you is time. If you keep going daily, you will get there too. So do not be afraid of being lost. Being lost only means you have started. It means you are on a road. The road may feel dark right now, but the more you walk, the clearer it becomes. One day, the words that escape you now will come naturally. One day, the sentences that feel heavy will flow from your tongue. One day, you will look back and smile. Because the place you feared is the place you began. For now, just accept this truth. It is normal to feel lost. It is normal to feel afraid. But it is not normal to stop. You have to keep moving. Even when you feel slow. Even when you feel weak. Even when you feel invisible. Every small step is a victory. Every word you try to say is progress. Every mistake you make is a teacher. Do not let the silence win. Do not let fear control you. You are stronger than your doubt. You are bigger than your mistakes. You are not alone. I am with you. Thousands of learners are with you. And we all began lost at first. So hold on to this moment. Do not run from it. Embrace it. Because this feeling of being lost will not last forever. One day soon, you will find yourself speaking freely. And you will remember this day. You will remember how lost you felt. and you will know that it was the beginning of something great. Chapter 2. A small spark. When you feel lost, you often think you need something big to save you. You think you need perfect grammar. You think you need hundreds of new words. You think you need many hours every day. But the truth is different. The truth is powerful. You only need a small spark. A spark is tiny. It is not a fire. It is not a light that fills the room, but it is the beginning of fire. One small spark can burn through the darkness. One small spark can grow. One small spark can change everything. Your English journey does not begin with something big. It begins with something small. I remember my own spark. It was just one word. The word was hello. I said it out loud. It felt weak, but it was real. Someone smiled at me and said hello back. That moment changed me. It was small, but it was powerful. It was the first time I felt English was alive inside me. That small spark gave me courage to try again. You may think, one word is nothing. One sentence is too little. But do not forget, a mountain begins with a single stone. A river begins with a single drop. Your English begins with one small spark. Every word you speak is a spark. Every sentence you try is another spark. Together, these sparks will build a fire inside you. Sometimes we wait too long for the big moment. We say, I will speak when I am ready. I will start when I know enough. I will practice when I am perfect. That day never comes. Waiting kills the fire. But if you start with something small today, the spark will grow. Do not wait for perfect. Start with a spark. Think about this. A child does not begin with long speeches. A child begins with small sounds. Mama, Papa, water. These are sparks. They look small, but they build the future voice. You can do the same. Say one small sentence every day. Even if it is, I am here. Even if it is, I am learning. Even if it is, I will not give up. These are sparks. They will light your path. The beautiful thing is, sparks create hope. When you say your first sentence, you feel proud. That pride becomes energy. That energy pushes you forward. You want to try again. You want to speak more. Slowly, your fear begins to shrink. Your courage begins to grow. All of this from one small spark. Do not ignore the small moments. Maybe today you listen for 5 minutes. That is a spark. Maybe you write one line in your diary. That is a spark. Maybe you talk to your mirror for 1 minute. That is a spark. These small sparks build a daily fire. This fire will keep you warm when fear comes. This fire will keep you alive when doubt tries to kill your dream. I want you to think about your spark right now. What small thing can you do today? Do not say tomorrow. Do not say later. Think of one small action. Say one word. Write one line. Listen to one sentence. That is enough. That is your spark. That is the start of your fire. And when you feel weak, remember this truth. A spark is enough. You do not need to be strong today. You do not need to know everything today. You only need to protect your spark. If you keep it alive, it will grow. If you keep it alive, it will change you. One day, you will look back. You will see how far you have come. You will see that your English is no longer a spark. It is a fire. It is a light. And it all began with one small spark. Chapter 3. Every day matters. When you learn English, you often dream of one big moment. You dream of one day when you suddenly speak fluently. You imagine waking up and feeling free in English. But let me tell you a secret. That day is not magic. That day is built by the days before it. Every day matters. Think of your body. If you eat one healthy meal, you do not become strong. But if you eat healthy every day, your body changes. Think of exercise. If you run once, nothing happens. But if you run daily, your legs become powerful. English is the same. One day is nothing. Daily practice is everything. Many learners make one mistake. They study for many hours on one day. Then they stop for a week. Then they try again with heavy books. Then they stop again. This up and down kills progress. Your brain does not grow with big, heavy steps. Your brain grows with small daily steps. That is why every day matters. When I was learning, I thought I needed long hours. I pushed myself too hard. I felt tired. I felt bored. And soon, I gave up. Then I tried something new. I practiced only 10 minutes every day. Just 10. But something amazing happened. My brain started to remember. My fear started to go away. I felt progress for the first time. Not because I worked hard in one day, but because I worked a little every day. Daily practice is powerful because it becomes a habit. A habit is something you do without thinking. Like brushing your teeth. Like drinking water. If you connect English with daily life, it becomes natural. It becomes light. You do not fight yourself anymore. You just do it. That is why daily steps are stronger than rare heavy work. You may think, I am busy. I do not have time. But you do not need hours. You only need minutes. While you walk, listen to English. While you look in the mirror, speak one sentence. Before you sleep, write one line. These small actions matter. They are seeds. And if you plant seeds every day, one day you will have a garden. Do not underestimate the power of small daily practice. Every new word you use today will wait for you tomorrow. Every sentence you repeat today will return when you need it. Every mistake you make today will teach you tomorrow. Nothing is wasted. Every day gives you something. And remember this. When you skip one day, you lose more than time. You lose energy. You lose habit. You lose fire. That is why I tell you, protect your daily practice. Even on bad days. Even when you feel tired. Do something small. Even 1 minute matters. Even one word matters. Because it keeps the fire alive. I want you to imagine your future self. 6 months from now. 1 year from now. If you practice every day, you will not be the same. You will speak with more confidence. You will feel free in English. You will look back and thank yourself for these daily steps. Every day will look small, but together they will build something huge. So please, do not wait for big moments. Do not wait for perfect days. Take today. Use today. Protect today. Because every day matters. Your English is not built in 1 hour. It is built in daily minutes. 1 day at a time. 1 word at a time. 1 sentence at a time. And one day soon, you will realize that your dream of speaking English is no longer a dream. It is your life. And it is all because every day mattered. Chapter 4. Speak even alone. Many English learners wait for the perfect partner. They wait for a teacher. They wait for a friend. They wait for someone who will listen to them. And because they are waiting, they do not speak. Days pass. Weeks pass. And the dream of English feels far away. But here is the truth. You do not need to wait. You can start today. You can speak even when you are alone. Speaking alone may feel strange at first. You may feel shy. You may think it is silly. You may think, what is the point if no one is listening? But believe me, it is powerful. Your mouth does not know if you are alone or not. Your brain does not care if you speak to yourself or to another person. Every time you speak, you train your muscles. You train your mind. You make English more natural. I remember when I had no one to practice with. I felt hopeless. I thought, how can I learn if I cannot speak with someone? But then one day, I stood in front of the mirror. I looked into my own eyes. I said one sentence. It was simple. It was small. But it was real. And something inside me changed. I realized I was not truly alone. I had myself. And that was enough. You can do the same. You can talk to your mirror. You can describe your day. You can explain your feelings. You can ask yourself questions and answer them. At first, it will feel strange. But slowly, it will feel normal. You will see your face. You will hear your voice. And you will grow stronger. Do not wait for someone to give you permission. You have permission already. Your journey is in your hands. Speaking alone is your secret weapon. It removes excuses. It gives you freedom. You do not need to wait for a partner online. You do not need to wait for a class. You can practice anywhere, anytime. Think about your room. Your room can become your classroom. Your table can listen to you. Your chair can be your audience. Your phone can be your partner. Describe what you see. Tell the story of your day. Ask the objects around you questions. Say good morning to your cup. Say thank you to your bed. This may sound funny, but it works. It makes your brain alive in English. The more you speak alone, the less fear you will feel. You will get used to hearing your own English voice. You will get used to making mistakes without shame. You will practice without judgment. And when the time comes to speak with real people, you will feel ready. Because you have already practiced many times before. Many people stay silent because they are afraid of mistakes. Speaking alone solves that. There is no one to laugh. There is no one to correct you harshly. There is only you. And you're kind to yourself. You could try again and again until the words feel natural. I want you to understand this. Speaking alone is not weakness. Speaking alone is strength. It is the sign of a learner who does not give up. It is the mark of someone who is serious about change. Do not let shame stop you. Do not let fear stop you. Speak even alone. One day, when you finally speak with others, they will be surprised. They will hear your confidence. They will hear your flow. They will ask, "How did you learn?" And you will know the truth. You practiced when no one was watching. You spoke even when you were alone. And that small, secret habit became your power. So tonight, try it. Stand in front of the mirror. Speak one sentence. Speak it loud. Speak it proud. It does not matter if it is perfect. What matters is that you speak. Do it tomorrow again. Do it the next day again. Soon it will be a habit. Soon it will be your daily fire. And one day, you will realize that you are no longer afraid. You are no longer silent. Because you learn the secret. The secret is simple. Speak even alone. Chapter 5. Listen like a child. When you were a baby, you did not start with grammar. You did not start with writing. You started with listening. For many months, you listened to every sound around you. You heard your mother's voice. You heard people laughing. You heard words again and again. And then, slowly you began to speak. Listening was your first teacher. Listening is still your best teacher today. Many learners forget this truth. They try to speak without listening. They try to write without listening. They try to study rules without sound. But language is sound before is text. If you want to speak English well, you must listen like a child. You must fill your ears with English every single day. I remember when I felt stuck. I tried to speak, but the words felt heavy. My sentences were broken. My tongue did not move. Then I started to listen daily. I listened to stories. I listened to simple songs. I listened to conversations. At first, I did not understand much. The voices felt too fast. But I kept listening. Day after day, my brain began to catch words. My heart began to relax. English slowly became music to me. Listening works like magic because it teaches your brain without pressure. You do not need to understand every word. You do not need to translate. Just let the sounds enter. Just let them live inside you. One day, when you speak, the words will come out naturally, because you have already heard them many times before. Think about children. They listen for years before they speak well. They do not worry. They do not feel shame. They simply listen and copy. You can do the same. Do not say, "I am too old." Your brain can still learn like a child. Your brain is hungry for sound. Feed it with English. Make listening a part of your daily life. Listen while you walk. Listen while you cook. Listen while you rest. Do not wait for the perfect time. Every small moment is a chance. Even 5 minutes of listening is a gift. These minutes will grow. They will change you. Do not worry if you do not understand everything. Understanding comes later. Listening is about training your ears. It is about teaching your brain to feel English. One day, you will notice something special. You will understand a phrase without translation. You will feel the meaning. That is the moment your brain begins to think in English. When you feel tired, remember this. Listening is not hard work. It is soft. It is gentle. You can relax. You can close your eyes. You can let the words wash over you like music. You are learning even when you are calm. You are learning even when you are resting. And do not forget, listening builds confidence. The more you listen, the more your brain trusts itself. You will not fear English sounds anymore. You will not say, "This language is too fast." You will say, "I know these sounds. I have heard them before." And that feeling will give you courage to speak. So be like a child again. Be curious. Be open. Do not force yourself. Just listen. Listen with joy. Listen with patience. And slowly, without stress, English will enter your heart. One day, you will speak, and the words will surprise you. They will flow out because you have heard them many times. People will ask, "How did you learn?" And you will smile because you know the secret. The secret was simple. You listen like a child. Chapter 6. Mistakes are friends. Many learners fear mistakes. They sit silent because they do not want to be wrong. They hide their voice because they are afraid someone will laugh. They wait for the day when they can speak perfectly. But that day never comes. If you wait for perfect, you will wait forever. If you fear mistakes, you will never grow. I want you to see mistakes in a new way. Mistakes are not enemies. Mistakes are not shame. Mistakes are friends. They are here to help you. They are your teachers. They show you where you are learning and where you can improve. Every mistake is proof that you tried. Every mistake is a sign that you are moving forward. Think of a child again. When a child learns to walk, he falls many times. He does not cry and say, "I am a failure." He does not stop and say, "Walking is not for me." He falls, and then he tries again. Soon he walks. Soon he runs. The falling was part of the learning. Your mistakes in English are the same. I remember my first English conversations. I made so many mistakes. I said wrong words. I used wrong grammar. Sometimes people did not understand me. I felt small. I felt embarrassed. But then I realized something. Even with mistakes, I was speaking. Even with mistakes, people understood me sometimes. Even with mistakes, I was learning. That gave me courage to continue. You must remember this truth. No one became fluent without mistakes. Not one person. Every fluent speaker you admire made thousands of mistakes before you saw their success. Their secret was simple. They did not stop. They kept going. They welcomed mistakes. And slowly, the mistakes became fewer, and the confidence became stronger. When you practice daily, mistakes will come. They will come often. But do not fear them. Smile at them. Thank them. Because they mean you're alive in English. They mean you're brave enough to try. Mistakes only happen when you speak. Silence has no mistakes. But silence has no growth either. Many times, learners ask me, how can I speak without mistakes? And I tell them, you cannot. You should not. Because mistakes are the road to fluency. If you try to avoid them, you avoid learning. If you welcome them, you grow fast. The one who makes the most mistakes learns the most. So the next time you say something wrong, do not hide. Say it again. Correct yourself if you can. And if you cannot, keep going. The world will not end. People will not hate you. In fact, many people will respect you. They will see your courage. They will see your effort. And they will listen to you more. I wanted to carry this idea in your heart. Mistakes are not scars. They are steps. Each mistake is a step higher. Each mistake brings you closer to the top. Without them, you stay at the bottom. With them, you rise. You are not weak because you make mistakes. You are strong because you do not give up after them. You are strong because you use them as teachers. You are strong because you speak even when you are afraid. That is real power. So today, make mistakes. Make them proudly. Speak your sentences. Use your words. Do not wait for perfect. Perfect is not real. Progress is real. Courage is real. Mistakes are real. And they are your friends. One day, you will look back and laugh at the mistakes you made. But you will also be proud. Because you will see that every mistake carried you forward. Every mistake shaped your voice. Every mistake made you fluent. And you will know the secret was not fear. The secret was friendship with mistakes. Chapter 7. Sentences before rules. When many people start learning English, they think they must begin with grammar rules. They open big books. They study complicated charts. They try to remember rules before they even say a single word. Soon they feel tired. Soon they feel confused. Soon they give up. Because rules alone cannot give you a voice. Rules alone cannot help you speak. The truth is simple. You must put sentences before rules. You must use the language before you study the system. Imagine a baby. A baby does not open a grammar book. A baby does not know past tense or present tense. A baby listens and repeats. A baby says simple sentences like I want water or I am happy. And slowly, the baby learns grammar naturally. He can do the same. When I was learning, I made the same mistake many learners make. I wanted to be perfect. I thought if I learn all the rules first, then I will speak well. But I was wrong. I spent months memorizing grammar, yet I could not speak even one clear sentence. Then I changed my method. I started practicing real sentences. I repeated them every day. Suddenly, English started to live inside me. I realized that sentences carry the rules inside them. Think about this. If you learn one sentence, you also learn grammar without stress. If you learn I am tired, you're already learning how to use I am. If you learn she is happy, you're already learning subject and verb. If you learn they're my friends, you're already learning plural forms. Rules hide inside sentences, and your brain can feel them naturally if you use sentences first. Many learners fear mistakes when they speak. They think grammar must be perfect before they talk. But no one speaks perfectly at first. Even children make grammar mistakes. Yet they still speak. And speaking gives them power. Speaking gives them confidence. You must do the same. Use sentences you know. Speak them daily. Do not wait for grammar to be perfect. Grammar will follow later. Sentences are also more powerful than single words. If you only know words, you cannot connect them. You can say apple or water, but you cannot make meaning. But if you know a sentence, You can use it again and again. Sentences are like tools. The more tools you have, the more you can build. And every time you use a sentence, you are practicing grammar in a natural way. I want you to imagine this. You wake up in the morning and you say, I am ready. You look in the mirror and say, I can do this. You write in your diary, today I will practice English. These are simple sentences, but they are powerful. They teach you structure, they give you rhythm, and they become part of your daily life. Do not worry if the sentences are short. Short sentences are strong. Short sentences are clear. Short sentences help you build confidence. Later, when you are ready, they will grow into long ones. But first, you must respect the small. You must respect the simple. Because simple is the star of fluent. So please, do not let grammar rules block you. Do not let books scare you. Start with sentences. Speak them. Repeat them. Use them in your life. Let them become natural in your mouth. Every sentence you practice will bring you closer to fluency. One day, you will realize something amazing. You are speaking freely. Your sentences are flowing. And the rules you once feared are now living inside your voice. You did not study them in pain. You learned them by speaking. That is the real secret. Sentences before rules. Always. Chapter 8. English in your room. Many learners think they must travel to an English country to learn. They think only people in America or England can improve fast. They feel sad because they cannot go. But I want to tell you the truth. You do not need to travel. You do not need a ticket. You can make your own English world right now. And it can begin in your room. Your room is more powerful than you believe. It is the place where you spend many hours. It is the place where you think. It is the place where you rest. If you turn your room into English space, you will learn naturally. Every wall can teach you. Every object can be a lesson. Every moment inside your room can be practice. When I was learning, I cannot travel. I had no English friends. I felt alone, but I decided to change my room. I put labels on things. My mirror said mirror. My door said door. My table said table. At first, it looked funny, but every time I touched something, I spoke its name in English. Slowly, my brain connected words with life, not only with books. You can do this too. You can write words on paper and place them on objects. Every time you see them, say them aloud. This simple action makes English part of your daily world. You're not just studying. You are living in English. Your room can also be your speaking partner. Stand in the middle and describe what you see. Say, my bed is soft. Say, the window is open. Say, I'm sitting on my chair. These are simple sentences, but they are real. They are from your life. They will stay in your memory because they connect with you. And do not stop there. Use your room for listening too. Play English audio while you clean. Play English music while you relax. Let your room be full of sound. Your ears will catch the rhythm. Your brain will get used to it. Slowly, English will feel normal. The most powerful thing is this. When you make English part of your room, you cannot escape it. Every corner reminds you. Every object speaks to you. You do not wait for class. You do not wait for tomorrow. You learn here and now. At first, you may feel strange talking to walls. You may feel shy speaking to your bed. But soon, you will feel free. Because your room does not judge you. Your room does not laugh at you. Your room supports you. It becomes your safe space. And in this safe space, you can grow strong. I remember many nights when I spoke to my room. I practiced questions. I practiced answers. I pretended my chair was a teacher. I pretended my lamp was a friend. It felt silly, but it worked. The next time I spoke with real people, I was not afraid. because I had already practiced hundreds of times in my room. So please, do not wait for the perfect place. Do not wait for a magic school. You already have classroom. It is around you now. Your room can be the birthplace of your fluency. One day, you will look back and smile. You will remember how your room became your teacher. You will remember how your bed, your table, your mirror helped you. And you will know you created your own English world. You made your room a place of growth. And from that room, you change your life. Chapter 9. Make routine light. Many learners think they must study for long hours. They think they must carry heavy books. They think they must work until they feel tired. But this is not true. Learning English is not about heavy pain. It is about light daily steps. If you want to continue for many months and years, you must keep your routine light. When I started, I made a mistake. I tried to study for 3 hours every day. At first, it felt good. I felt proud. But after some weeks, I became tired. My mind was full. My heart felt heavy. I wanted to escape. And slowly I stopped. I lost my habit because it was too heavy. Then I learned something powerful. If I make my routine light, I can continue. If I do only 10 minutes, I feel happy. If I do small practice, I can repeat it tomorrow. This was the secret. It was not about big days. It was about daily light practice. And that made all the difference. Think about walking. You did not run a marathon every day, but you can walk every day. And walking every day makes you healthy. English is the same. Do not push yourself to the point of pain. Take small steps. Repeat them daily, and you will see big results. A light routine is not a weak routine. It is strong because it lasts. Heavy study breaks you. Light study builds you. Heavy study makes you hate English. Light study makes you love it. And love is the power that keeps you moving. Maybe today you listen to one short story. That is enough. Maybe you write one diary line. That is enough. Maybe you speak 3 sentences to yourself. That is enough. These are light steps. But when you do them every day, they grow. They become strong. They change you. I want you to imagine a seed. A seed is small. It looks weak. But if you water it every day, it grows into a tree. Your daily practice is like that seed. Small, light, but with time, it grows into fluency. Do not ignore the small. Do not ignore the light. They're the true builders of your English. When you feel lazy, remember this truth. You do not need to do everything today. You do not need to learn 100 words today. You only need to take one step. Light, easy, Jill. If you take that step, you win. If you take it tomorrow, you win again. This is how fluency is built. Do not let pressure destroy you. Do not compare yourself to others who study for hours. Your journey is your own. Your light daily steps are enough. Trust them. Protect them. Enjoy them. Because they will carry you far. One day, you will look back and smile. You will see that your English grew not because of one heavy day, but because of many light days. You will see that your routine became your power, and you will know keeping it light was the secret to staying strong. So promise yourself today, I will not quit. I will not push myself until I break. I will practice daily, but I will keep it light. And one day, this light routine will shine like a star. It will guide you to the English voice you always wanted. Chapter 10. Talk about your day. Many learners ask me, what should I say in English every day? They feel lost. They want to speak, but they do not know what topic to choose. My answer is always simple. Talk about your day. Talk about your life. Talk about the things you do. Because your life is your best classroom. When you speak about your day, The words come from your own experience. You did not need big books. You did not need special lessons. You already have the material. It is in your morning. It is in your lunch. It is in your walk. It is in your sleep. Every little moment can become English practice. I remember when I started doing this. I woke up and said, I am waking up. I brushed my teeth and said, I am brushing my teeth. I ate my breakfast and said, I am eating bread. These sentences were simple, but they were real. They came from my life. And because they were real, they stayed in my memory. You can do this too. Start with the morning. Describe what you see. Describe what you do. Say, I am opening the window. Say, the sun is bright. Say, I am drinking tea. These are not just sentences. They are your story. They connect English to your world. Talking about your day also helps you think in English. When you describe life in real time, you stop translating. You start to connect directly. You look at your bag and say, this is my bag. You look at the street and say, I am walking outside. Your brain learns to react in English. And this is the step that leads to fluency. Do not worry if the sentences are short. Do not worry if they are simple. Short and simple is strong. The more you use them, the more confident you become. Later you can grow. Later you can add details. But the most important step is to begin. Talking about your day also builds courage. You will not fear mistakes because you are alone. You will not feel pressure because it is just your life. You can practice while cooking. You can practice while cleaning. You can practice while resting. Your day is full of chances. Sometimes learners wait for special moments. They think, I will speak when I have a partner. I will speak when I travel. But your daily life is already enough. You do not need to wait. You can use today. You can use your own actions. And soon, English will feel natural because it is part of your routine. Think about how many times you do the same actions. Every day you wake up. Every day you eat. Every day you walk. If you connect these actions to English, you repeat the same sentences daily. And repetition is power. Repetition makes your voice strong. Repetition makes English automatic. One day, you will notice something special. You will speak without thinking. You will say sentences quickly because you have used them hundreds of times. That is the magic of talking about your day. It makes fluency simple. It makes fluency possible. So from today, promise yourself this. I will not stay silent. I will not say, I have nothing to practice. I will talk about my day in English. I will describe my actions. I will use my world. Because my life is my classroom. And one day soon, you will see that this small habit changed everything. You will speak with freedom. You will think in English naturally. And you will know the secret was simple. You just talked about your day. Chapter 11. When you feel weak. There will be days when you feel strong. On those days, English feels easy. You want to listen. You want to speak. You want to practice for hours. But there will also be days when you feel weak. Days when you do not want to open your book. Days when you do not want to say even one word. Days when your heart feels heavy and your mind says, stop. I know these days very well. I have lived them. I have felt the same pain. I have asked myself, why am I learning this language? I have thought, maybe it is too hard. Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I should give up. And if you have felt the same, you must know one truth. You're not alone. Every learner feels weak sometimes. Every learner has moments of doubt. But weakness does not mean failure. Weakness does not mean the end. Weakness is only a part of the journey. Think about climbing a mountain. You do not feel strong at every step. Sometimes your legs hurt. Sometimes you want to sit down. But if you keep moving, even slowly, you will reach the top. English is the same. Feeling weak is normal. Stopping forever is not. On your weekdays, do not demand too much. Do not push yourself with heavy work. Keep it light. Do something small. Listen to one short story. Write one line in your diary. Speak one simple sentence. Even if it is only, "I am tired today," you are still practicing. And that small act keeps your fire alive. That small act stops you from losing your habit. Remember this. Weakness is not your enemy. It is your teacher. It teaches you patience. It teaches you discipline. It teaches you how to continue even when you do not feel like it. If you can practice on your weekdays, you are building real strength. Anybody can study on a good day. True learners practice even on the bad days. I want you to be kind to yourself. Do not shout at yourself. Do not say, "I am useless." Do not say, "I am slow." Speak gently to your own heart. Say, "I feel weak today, but I'll not give up." Say, "I am tired today, but I'll take one small step." Say, "I am not perfect, but I am still moving forward." These words will lift you. They will give you power. You may think small steps do not matter, but they do. Small steps on weekdays are the reason you keep going. They are proof that you're serious. They are proof that you are stronger than your doubt. And later, when you feel strong again, you will thank yourself for not quitting when it was hard. One day you will look back and see this. Your fluency did not grow only on the easy days. It grew on the weekdays too. Because you did not stop. Because you protected your dream. Because you chose to move forward, even when it was hard. So the next time you feel weak, do not be afraid. Do not think you are failing. Accept it. Smile at it. Take one small step, and remind yourself that this is part of the journey. Weekdays will not last forever. Strong days will return, and one day you will stand tall, fluent, and free, and you will say, "I made it." Because even when I felt weak, I did not stop. Chapter 12. The Daily Victory. Every day you practice, you win. It may not feel big. It may not feel strong. But every small action is a victory. Every word you say is a success. Every sentence you write is proof that you're growing. You may not see it today. You may not feel it tomorrow. But your daily steps are building a future. And that future is full of English confidence. When I was learning, I often felt like nothing was changing. I repeated words. I listened to audio. I spoke to myself. And still, I felt the same. But then one day, without planning, I understood a sentence from a stranger. I answered without thinking. That moment was my victory. It was not magic. It was the result of daily work. It was the result of every small step. You must learn to celebrate these small wins. Do not wait for the big day when you're fluent. Celebrate today. Celebrate the fact that you said one word more than yesterday. Celebrate the fact that you listened for 5 minutes. Celebrate the fact that you did not quit. These are victories. They're not small. They are powerful because they're the bricks that build fluency. Many learners feel sad because they only see what they cannot do. They say, "I cannot speak fast." They say, "I cannot understand movies." They say, "I make too many mistakes." But they forget to see what they already did. They forget to see how far they have come. If you know one sentence today that you did not know last month, you are already winning. Daily victory is not about perfection. It is about consistency. It is about showing up every day, even when you feel tired. It is about refusing to quit. It is about saying, "I will try again." And that spirit, that decision, is the greatest victory of all. I want you to think of yourself like a fighter. Every day you step into the ring with fear. Every day you face doubt. Every day you hear the voice that says, "Stop," and every day you continue. That is victory. You are not just learning English. You are building strength. You are building courage. You are proving to yourself that you are strong. Do not wait for others to clap for you. Clap for yourself. Be proud of your effort. Be proud of your daily steps. Even if no one sees them, they matter. They are changing you from inside. One day the world will see. One day the world will hear your fluent voice. But even now, the victory is already yours. You may not feel it today, but your future self is already thanking you. Your future self is already smiling because you did not stop. Your future self is already free because you practice daily. That future is real. That victory is waiting for you. And every day, you move closer to it. So today, stand tall. Say to yourself, "I am winning." Say, "I am growing." Say, "I'm not perfect, but I am better than yesterday." These are the words of a champion. These are the words of someone who will succeed. One day soon, you will look back at all the daily victories. You will see how they built your fluency step by step. You will see that success was not one big job. Success was many small wins. And you will know the secret to learning English was simple. Every day you practiced. Every day you won. Every day was a victory. Your journey is only beginning, my friend, and every small step you take today is already a victory. Be proud of yourself and keep moving forward. Like, comment, and subscribe to Unleash Your English, because together we will make English not just the subject you study, but a part of your new life.